Yeah.
Ow. Lisa hit me.
I did. Hi.
Nobody,
Everyone's on.
nobody's here
I
yet.
just got the notification, so that one person, it's about to be me.
It's gonna be you. I didn't notify people too much that we were going live, so
And that we're not doing it at a park because
yeah.
I am exhausted.
Well, we'll explain that. But most of the time, I say like, "Hey, gang, later today we're going to be,
We are.
live." But I didn't do that. Hello, we got somebody in here. Hello, just talking to ourselves as always until people show up.
Sorry.
What's happening?
Tweet.
Happy Sunday, Spaceship Earth Sunday, right?
Nothing. No, because I was at Magic Kingdom.
Lisa was at Magic Kingdom today.
That's
Hello.
why we're not at a park. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I said that we might not do this weekly recap because we might be at a park. Hey, Robert, what's going on? Hey, Terry, what's happening, bub? I said that we may not do this weekly recap because we might go live at a Disney park. Lisa was in at Magic Kingdom all day today.
I got there pretty much when it opened, and I
Yeah.
left, what, 2:30?
Yeah, because she was there with her brother. Her brother was down,
They're
and
still there.
she just couldn't handle it. I got out of work, and I was like, so what am I doing? And she's like, I'm too hot. And I said, well, come home, because it was really, really hot out. So that's why we're doing the weekly recap, and we're not in the park, because she is exhausted, and she looks like she got a little sun on her face.
I put sunscreen on like 3 times.
But look at her cheeks. They look a little,
Red?
red.
They always are.
What's happening? So we're going to do the weekly recap. Nothing new in the Universal world, so we won't be doing anything like that. No Universal. Lisa's just getting set up.
I'm done.
She's done. Okay. Do you want to just... How was your day at Magic Kingdom? Anything happened there today?
Exciting wise?
Anything new, anything exciting happened at Magic Kingdom today? While you were there?
No, I spent half the time trying to retrieve Nicole's magic band. It fell off on the Little Mermaid ride.
How did it fall off on Little Mermaid?
We don't know, and it wasn't until like 20 minutes later that she realized she didn't have it, so Zach was watching Finley.
How do you lose a
And,
magic band on Little Mermaid?
Andrea and Pete took Rojo on the Dumbo ride, so her and I retraced our steps and eventually was told that it was taken to City Hall at Lost and Found. And so then they had a fast pass for Big Thunder Mountain, which I didn't have, and Finley obviously couldn't go on that.
Terry wants to know, how were the crowds today in Florida going to the parks this week?
Surprisingly, I honestly thought Magic Kingdom was going to be packed today because in this area, schools start back up tomorrow.
Yes.
So I, thought that it was going to be packed because people doing their last minute weekend trips. It wasn't that bad, but I was talking to a cast member at TTC when I was waiting for the resort monorail, and he was telling me that yesterday was packed, which I guess that makes sense because parents are obviously going to want their kids to get a good first night's sleep, so they probably weren't going to take them to the
So I wonder if today was more last minute shopping for school supplies.
Maybe. I don't know. It wasn't as bad.
And everybody went home because maybe other states start their schooling soon.
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Hello from Tacoma. Yes, Tacoma. That's awesome. Hello.
Voila.
Hello from Orlando.
So, yeah, it wasn't as bad.
There's an awesome band I love from your area in Tacoma.
Well, they went to
Really
go
love
ride
'em.
Big Thunder Mountain. I took Finley. We went to City Hall, picked up her mom's magic band, got 2 Band-Aids for Zach.
So were the wait times like a normal day wait time?
A normal day wait time, yeah, I would say. I mean, we did a couple things that we didn't have fast passes for. So we met Ariel, and it said it was a 35-minute wait, and the cast member's like, it's not that long. I think we waited like 15 minutes maybe.
Well, it's not bad.
Then we did the Little Mermaid
Boston.
ride.
Boston, Mass.
Boston.
Love Boston.
That line said 15-minute wait. I think we probably waited close to a half hour, but it wasn't as bad. I'm from Detroit.
Hi from Detroit. Hey, what's happening? The beard is gone. Yes, it's been gone. For what now? Maybe like a week or 2 weeks?
I don't know. You look like you just shaved today.
I did. I had to. 2 weeks.
Wait.
Maybe.
Did you get rid of something else too?
I got rid of that.
See, I can't keep up.
I get bored with my life and bored with my face every like 3 months. I shaved. Lisa saw me. No lie, she looked at me, smiled. I said, "What?" She said, "You look like an a-hole." But she actually
I think you said that.
I think I had before, but then she walked away. It was a very defining moment in my life because it made me crack up. It was a gradual transition. Yeah, I guess so.
Not really.
No, it really wasn't.
And I should be used to this by now, but I'm not. Like when we got, from the time that he proposed to me to the time we went on our honeymoon, there were 3 different Tonys that I had in that small amount of time.
And my IDs and passports all show that.
Mixed different. So I think when you proposed, you didn't have any facial hair, or you might have just had
I might have had scruff.
Yeah, and hair on your head.
Yes.
And then
I had a pompadour almost.
While we were planning for our wedding and planning for the honeymoon, and he needed to get a passport, by the time he had his passport photo taken,
it was just a handlebar mustache.
Just the handlebar mustache and a pompadour. And then from that point to the time that we got married and left to go for the honeymoon,
I had a shaved head,
a bald head, and
a
full beard
down to here.
And so the TSA people at the airport, because, he shows them his passport, he shows them his ID, which those pictures don't match, and then they look at him and he don't match that.
I don't match.
I should really be used to this by now.
Oh, and then when we came back from the wedding, I pretty much, there was a couple months spread, and then I grew my hair, shaved my beard, and my hair was dyed red.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's when I married Rachel.
Yeah, that's right. That's when you, not married, officiated the wedding.
I, at a time, fun fact with Tony, used to be an ordained, I can marry people. I was ordained.
You can't marry people anymore.
No. The state of Pennsylvania wouldn't allow it anymore because I didn't renew it.
Hi, Tony and Lisa coming to Orlando at end of this week. Canada
loves
that's awesome.
You
guys. Loves you guys, I'm sure is what you tried to say.
Orlando loves you
to
too.
The many faces of Tony.
Yeah, it's true.
You're coming to Orlando at the end of the week. That's exciting.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys go to our Instagram page, I actually did a 5 photo in a row thing that said the many faces of Tony, and it's kind of cool because she says I look like a different person each time.
Does.
And I can literally do that. I do not look the same. Any ideas how the
best tackle Hagrid's? My kids really want
go
to
in the morning.
Go in the morning.
You can go before the park actually opens.
Yeah, you can. Now, are they still doing it where they're opening it later than when the park opens?
I don't know.
I haven't been keeping an eye on that.
Book Cart Project, I was on my break around 10 a.m. Book Cart Project was live, so I was watching them a little bit because they were doing Hagrid's, and I asked them how long the wait was, and they said they got there early. Park opened at 9, but they were letting them in line by 8 o'clock.
So maybe they're... Get there early.
Just get early.
Plus, if you're there in the morning, lately around here, we're still in the rainy season, so it's
typically 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
rain.
when it starts to rain. So
today was 2:50.
if you want to wait till the afternoon or evening to do it, then you're not really guaranteed because it's gonna shut down due to storms.
Yeah, Florida doesn't rain so much in the morning.
For some reason, yeah. So I would
late
try
afternoon.
for the morning.
Is it still breaking down every 20 minutes?
I don't know.
I haven't heard
not
much.
been actually keeping up with it.
Oh, Book Cart Project said that they did get broken down twice in line.
So the same about what we did.
So they might still be doing testing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
They really rushed the heck out of that ride. So, really?
Well, hold on. Let me look on the...
Really? Yeah. That's what they said.
The app at one point said that they were still
And I don't know if they're
opening later. Oh wait, no, that's Disney.
And I don't know
I'm
if
so
they're
used to
still
opening
doing the
Disney
closing
after.
early. Because remember they were doing that, they were closing it at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock or so.
I don't think they were closing it. They were well, right now I can tell you Hagrid's is delayed due to weather.
Due to weather. That's the thing, because it's Florida. Due to weather, delayed.
Please be aware, blah, blah, blah.
What are we being aware of?
I'm looking to see if it still says on the app about it opening later, and it doesn't.
So maybe they stopped doing that.
So maybe they are opening again at...
Hey, y'all. What's happening,
regular
Dawn? How you
time.
doing? Dawn, are you guys still Cedar Point hopping around or going to all these amusement parks still? I don't know. I don't know. They were fun to watch, but the last one I watched, like I said, was the Dorney one, which I did tell you
Park.
about.
Talon.
Yeah. Lisa loves Talon.
When does the rainy season end? That's a good question.
Fall. whenever that is.
Yeah, like I'd say probably like September.
September probably is when the rainy
Like we'll
stays.
still like have rain, but it's not.
It's not every day.
No.
No, it's like every other day, or a couple days a week.
Now I want to go ride Talon.
Hi, Tony and Lisa. Hey, Bella, what's happening? Do you think Universal were trying to beat Galaxy's Edge?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Hagrid's was to beat Tron. Yes. Hagrid's was to try to outdo Tron.
They love Talon.
The new land is more for to beat Galaxy's Edge. My favorite ride wasn't Talon.
No, you're supposed to Hydra.
Hydra. I liked Hydra.
No, we liked that one that you always made fun of me on.
Oh, that stupid one that goes up in the air and then just comes back down, does that U shape?
Yeah, the devil's drop.
No, I thought it had something to do with a snake. It's been so long since we've been there.
Not the coaster one. You know where
No, I don't know.
it would take you up.
Hello.
And then it would push you out, and then you would just wait, and then
Kind of like Tower of Terror.
Yeah, the demon drop.
Oh,
the
demon drop.
I don't remember what it was called.
Demon drop, and you would drop like Tower of Terror, but you're just looking up at the sky.
No, it wasn't Yeah, the demon drop.
Yeah, the demon drop. Yeah.
The demon drop. It's been a while since we've been
It's
there.
been a long while since we've been there.
Yeah,
Hydra
it's
was
what I
good.
just read.
Possessed on the demon. Yeah. Possessed, I think, was,
That was
U-shaped
no.
snake thing. And then you go back down.
Yeah, you didn't like that one.
I
And then
mean,
there
it
was
was
the one
cool
that
for
was,
what it was.
always broken down. That other coaster right next to Possessed.
That green one or something like that.
Like greenish
I think
blue
it
one.
was a green or a blue. It's been so long since we've been to Dorney
Steel
Park.
Force is always a fun one.
Yeah, Steel Force is good. And that wooden coaster, that's
I
always
don't remember.
sketchy.
The Thunder something or other.
I forget what it's called. I don't know.
I grew up on wooden coasters though, because I went to Knoebels.
Other people watching this are probably like, what are
you talking about? We're talking about Dorney Park.
Pennsylvania. It's like that.
Pennsylvania theme park.
Yeah, they're not as cool. I mean, they're all right. But,
Hey. It didn't show up yet on there, but it showed up on my phone.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Melissa,
There
there
it is. I'm delayed. Okay, let's, do you want to just jump into the weekly recap?
Yes.
Well, it's not very much going on, but we like to give you some interesting
Well,
stuff.
why is number 1 on here if August 17th didn't occur yet?
Well, because it's coming up.
It got announced.
It's announced. It's coming up.
Whatever.
Yeah.
August 17th at 4 p.m., Jasmine Beckett will be at the Disney Springs Co-op store.
If you guys don't know, she does all those cool paintings of like, how do I want to put it? How would you put it? Like Cruella, there's Cinderella.
They're like
Beauty and the Beast, and they have like the big eye. They're almost like dead in a sense, like the dead girl
like
almost type. Zombie type.
emo.
Emo? Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys would know exactly what I'm talking about. And like,
Yeah, the
all this-
larger dark eyes.
Yeah, the larger
That-
dark eye thing. Yes. She does all those paintings and the picture press, and she will actually be there signing autographs and doing paintings for you guys at 4 o'clock on August 17th at the Disney Co-op store, where like all of her stuff is
Goth-looking
displayed.
princesses. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Goth-looking princesses.
Dead eyes sounds appealing.
It really does. I love the
someone
artwork.
wants to know if you got the death certificate.
No.
It was $60. I would have freaked out if he came home with it.
It was $60. We'll be talking about that. That's in the news. But
And then
no, I didn't get it.
Someone else asked if we were going to opening night of Mickey's Not So Scary. I don't think we're going opening night.
No, we're not going to be there opening night. We are going to Mickey's Not So Scary. We just have to figure out a date. So
Zach told me they haven't actually bought their tickets yet, so maybe we could try to go the same night they go.
yeah,
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
yeah, Dawn, we'll get into that $60. That's part of the news, what that was. But we're not going to go opening night, like I said. We got to pick our date. I don't know if we're going with our brother. I don't know what's really going on.
They're still spending the night
So
with us.
I would say watch Bob and Ashley's, for their page, and watch out for Jason DeYoung, because I was hanging out with both of them during the Haunted Mansion 50th, and those two are both going on the first night. So they will have footage, so make sure you tune into them and watch for that. Ours will be much later when we go, and we will announce when we will be there.
Like Tim Tracker will probably be there.
Oh yeah,
for
so
opening night.
yeah, I'm sure he will be. So yeah, keep an eye on the trackers as well, because I'm sure they'll go. I'm sure they'll.
I'm sure at least Tim will go. I think
I can
we
see-
are debating on Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parody. Kathy and Todd are going in September. Me and Tyler were skipping it. But now I think we will have major
FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Oh, sorry. If we don't go. I'm not really up to speed with the lingo these
You know
days.
where I heard FOMO from, and I was like, what is that? From Disick.
Oh, Scott Disick?
Yes, from Scott Disick.
From Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Keeping Up the Kardashians.
Pay attention that he was the one that just brought up Keeping Up with the Kardashians and not the female.
I actually liked watching him. He was funny because he was riling it up. I don't know. We get a bad case of it all the time. It happens. But she's going to be there.
Yeah, we really got off
We
topic
got off topic
there.
with that. So Jasmine will be there. If you guys are there, check it out. I'm going to try to be there. I think it's a Saturday, isn't it? The 17th? Is it?
Now you're making me
'Cause
look at the calendar.
We're off this weekend.
Yes, the 17th is Saturday.
So we'll have to go check her out.
I guess we will.
Maybe she'll make me a men's t-shirt. Congratulations, Tony learned something from the Kardashians.
That's first.
I did. I've learned something what FOMO was. Hey, Lisa, what happened to Tony? And who is the clean-shaven guy? No earring with you? Yes, I don't. I'm shaved and I
I
have
don't
no
know what
earring.
happened to my husband. I come home and there's a new man every time.
And giving the tea, Lisa, from telling the truth, the brutal truth.
I never heard that.
I've heard it all the time. I still don't understand exactly what it means.
Anyway, let's move on. Why don't we just, number 2 was about the Haunted Mansion 50th.
Okay,
so
yes.
there you go. You can go all about.
Okay, so Haunted Mansion 50th was Friday, August 9th. I was there along with the YouTube Jason D. Young, pass holder Trav, and we ran into Bob and Ashley, so we were all just kind of hanging out. We rode the People Mover together, so we were checking out the merchandise. Merchandise consisted of everything else that you wanted to see. T-shirts, which I didn't really like. The color combination was black and gold, and I mean a very shining, shimmering gold.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
I didn't think it was that splendid.
Oh.
But it was the Disneyland merchandise, obviously, because we don't have the 50th here. We had all the merchandise that Disneyland did, except for the Hitchhiking Ghost popcorn bucket. We had the big sellers, or the big things people were going for, were the 50th anniversary Dooney and Burke, which was in the Ye Olde Christmas. We had the Funko Pop that glowed in the dark, or that glows in the dark, from Madame Leota. That was in the pin trading area, or the trading outpost.
Someone said would have preferred purple and gold.
I would have liked.
I wasn't there. I don't even know what these things look like.
I would have preferred if it was black and purple with maybe hints of gold. I would have been okay with that, but it was just black and gold. Yes, and you could have got the Funko Pop. I got there about 8:15. The line looked already about 3 hours long for the Funko. Dooney was kind of cool. It wasn't the best in the world looking, but I thought it was cool for what it was. The t-shirts I didn't really like. I like the Disneyland ones better. The funny part, though, too, if you guys watched Bob and Ashley's video, they showed this a little bit. And I was talking to Ashley about it, and so we're watching everybody. We got off the ride, we were talking a little bit, and we saw this still massive, like 3-hour line for the Funko. So we go into the Ye Olde Christmas, because we were like, oh, there's no line, let's check out the Doonies. Here, there was no line, you could get the Funko Pop in there. And there was no line. I was like, man, I could buy this thing in like 2 minutes while everybody's still waiting 3 hours in line. And Ashley, myself, and Bob, we were kind of like, or Ashley said to me, hey, Tony, go start a riot. Tell those people there's no line at the Old Christmas. And I do like the chaos, but I couldn't do it for fear of my life. I would get trampled on. It was pretty funny.
I like the dramatic pause you put in there.
Yeah. But that was pretty funny to me that there was nobody knew. 3 hours in line, walk right up and buy it in like a minute. My daughter wants that Funko so bad. It looked really cool. I think Bob and Ashley got one. It's big. It glows in the dark. It's actually really fun. And the $60 death certificate. Yes, the death certificate was $60. It came in this little plastic, almost like I don't know, some sort of bottle. The bottle looked really cool though, but it was plastic, and then the death certificate was in it, and you could choose one of 7 different ones, but it was $60, and I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for this. it's like a Xerox paper, in my opinion. If anything, they should have, when you rode the ride and got off, they should have just had people like hand you the death certificate. It was, how much does it cost to copy a, paper, a death certificate? I thought that was a little weird, but some people bought it, I guess. I did not.
No.
But it was fun. Oh, the characters as well. While everybody was waiting in line, we had Chip and Dale, Goofy, Pluto. They were all dressed up as ghost hosts and everything like that. Yeah, Dr. Carr, $60 for paper. Well, hey, it did come in a little plastic bottle that was decorated. It's a true story. But it was kind of fun. They were all dressed up as little like ghost hosts. It wasn't like a meet and greet. They were just kind of like walking around entertaining. So while people were waiting in line, Chip, I think it was Chip or was it Dale? I don't know. He was doing yoga with the people waiting in line and stretching, because it was early morning. I thought that was really cute and funny.
Kind of reminds me, I mean, I wasn't there, but it kind of reminds me of like what Universal was doing with their characters for people waiting in line for Hagrid.
Yeah.
Like they would have like little photo ops, they would have like little dance parties, like to kind of entertain everyone.
Yeah. And the lines were moving slow. They were slow moving lines, so we didn't really wait too much, or I didn't. But I did see all the merchandise, and I have that on footage. That video will be coming out, I swear, tomorrow or as early as Tuesday. Plastic bottle, yeah, that makes it 60. Yeah, well, I showed in the video. You can venture to guess for yourself if you think it's worth it. I didn't think it was. I was really bummed out. Because like they said, oh, you can get a death certificate, and this was like maybe a week or two before the 50th. So, but it was very vague, and I was texting, a couple of my friends, and I was like, so how do we actually get this thing? And that's when we thought like, okay, after the ride, they'll just hand it to you. Like that's it. But then it was like 2 days before the event, then it was like, oh, it's Jason texted me, Jason DeYoung, and he's like, it's $60. It comes in a bottle. And I was like, what?
It comes in a bottle.
And then it was like, oh, well, way to go, Disney. 2 days before, I thought we were just going to give out this Xerox paper for free. That's what I thought. That was the 50th anniversary. That video will be coming out hopefully tomorrow or as early as Tuesday. Yes.
All right.
I've been very tired. I've been up since 4:15 this morning. This is my early week.
I spent all day out in the heat. I'm tired.
So we're both very tired right now.
Okay.
Moving on.
Woman sues Disney after scooter falls on her during bus ride.
Yes, a woman is suing Disney after a scooter falls on her on the bus ride. Now, she claims that I actually want to do this as true or false. Do you think this is truthful or is this false allegations?
Lie.
Okay. So the woman on the bus was from 2015. Okay, is when the incident occurred, and it was a 70-year-old woman. She got on the bus, and apparently the bus driver, the cast member, didn't secure the scooter tight enough, and it fell on her. Now, this is where I kind of think that it was like, well, how's that scooter going to fall on her? Because those things are really heavy. So I think the title that they had was misleading. It might have rolled.
I think it's probably
rolled towards her. And she is suing for $15,000. True or false allegations, do you think? What, in your opinion? 2015, 70-year-old woman, scooter rolls on her, because we're not going to say it fell because those things are heavy.
I mean, I could
and then
see
$15,000
it happening. I mean, especially late at night when, like, you're trying to cram as many people on those buses as you can. Like, there's room for common human error to, like, have missed one of the straps. But why are you waiting 4 years?
So would you say...
Like, that's where I'm like... What's going on that now all of a sudden you want to sue Disney 4 years later?
So, false. You're going to...
Or,
I'm kind of saying...
Well, it's not necessarily I'm saying false. I'm saying it could be true, but I don't think she was probably upset when it happened. I think something else probably has happened in her life, and now she's like, man, I could use the money. Oh, let me sue Disney for that time that scooter rolled against me.
I'm going to go with I think this story is truthful. Because let's say that the scooter did roll on her, she didn't say anything, whatever, but she was seeking therapy because that's what it says in there for her medical bills and therapy, and she just hasn't gotten any better. And the fact that she's only suing for $15,000, that's a very low number. So that just seems to be cost of medical bills. and or the therapy. Now, if she was saying, I'm going to sue you for hundreds of thousands of dollars, then I'd be like, you're looking for money. Now, she's not actually looking for a lot of money. It's only $15,000. So it makes me go, this might be truthful.
Only $15,000
And
though. That's like a lot of money to me.
Yeah, but for Disney, I think that's a fair price. You know what I mean? That seems like it's just covering medical, therapy, and a couple other things. So we'll see what that actually comes out to. That we don't have a verdict on that yet, but I think it's truthful. And I think just because of the money that she's suing for.
I mean, I get it. What you're saying, it's not a.
Yeah.
It's a nuisance claim.
It's a nuisance claim. Yeah, maybe.
It could be.
It could be. You know, you're gonna knock my camera over.
Sorry.
It's not gonna be me that does it.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
I guess it could be a nuisance claim, like if
I mean,
it's been 4 years and you're waiting for pain to go away.
and it's not happening. And it's not happening.
I don't know. Whatever.
Hey Jackie, what's happening? Hi, how are you?
You have like a speck on your phone.
Yeah.
It's right on my face.
And
it's bothering
it looks like right there.
Yeah.
It looks like you have like a blackhead. I gotta blow that off, but then my camera will fall over.
Like it's really bothering me.
It's okay. Don't look at it. Look at the people.
There's no one to look at. I can't see anybody.
I'm staring into their souls. I love 15,000 of Disney's money. Well, yeah, all right. Hey, don't worry, you're not late, nor are you early. You show up exactly when you mean to, Jackie. That's what I always say. Haha, poor Lisa.
It's like right there. And like I know it's not on my face because when I move, that dot stays.
Look at
put,
it.
but
Robert says, would you just look at it? You guys can't see it, but it's right
Now it's on my
there.
tooth.
There. I'm going to leave it there.
No.
It's going to be funny.
All right.
All right, next in the news. So, woman suing for $15,000 seems like it's medical and therapy bills. I believe it. 70 years old. Okay. At the Grand Floridian, now open, is the Bippity Boppity Boutique. Available at Grand Floridian, starting at... Tiny, get it off there for her. Okay. The Bippity Boppity Boutique. Yes.
$99.95.
$99.95 for Tony. You look like
a totally different person. We've gone over this.
Yeah, I precious.
Whatever. So yeah, $99.95 for the Bippity Boppity Boutique. Well, that's what it starts out.
That's what it
starts
starts
But I think
out.
that's how they are at all the Bippity Boppity Boutique locations.
Now, the awesome thing, too, there's merchandise with this as well, besides just getting all done up.
Bippity Boppity Boutique spirit jerseys.
Yes, spirit jerseys. Who doesn't love that?
$45 for our kids and $65 for the adults. So the typical spirit jersey price at the parks.
Yeah, so it's a white jersey, and it's got in gold the carriage, and on the back it says Bippity Boppity.
Bippity Boppity.
Actually, Bippity Boppity Boutique. It does
Bippity
say.
Boppity.
It's actually really cute. It's just, yeah, so you can get that there, all at the Grand Floridian, now open,
Now open.
starting at $100.
But I think that's how much it starts at any of their locations. Like it's not just because it's at the.
No,
Grand Floridian.
I don't know what we don't have kids. I don't ask people what they spent.
You
Like,
could ask your sister.
I could
She
ask my
did it
sister.
for your niece.
and if she remembers.
Although your sister did it smart. Your sister bought the costume dress up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so it would be a cheaper price.
And brought it down with her.
So Ariana, my niece, was just getting her makeup and hair done.
She already had
She already
the
had the
dress.
dress. So that was actually very smart.
Small.
So I would say if you guys
Or
want to do
go
that,
to the character
go to- I was about to
warehouse.
say,
If
go
you
to the
live down
warehouse.
here, they always have those princess dresses. Buy the dress there.
Buy the dress cheap and then take them
And then
to get the hair
take your
done.
kid to go get their hair and makeup done.
Yeah, that would save you a whole bunch of money.
I didn't have. But
Something about the boutique.
I know. Now my phone's catching up. There we go. So glad there's all no boutique. When my daughter was young, she got a hairstyle with glitter at age 4 at Main Street Barbershop. Much more affordable. Do they still have the Main Street Barbershop?
Yes, they do. And I think it's like a $20 bill to get your hair cut, which is actually seems a lot cheaper than some of the other places around here in Florida in general. It doesn't seem like that bad of a price for a standard haircut.
I refuse to pay to get my hair
I
cut.
think my dad did it once.
I just always wait till my sister's around and get
I think my dad did it once. Maybe I'll have to ask him, but that was a while ago. So, but I think
Yeah, I
about
just didn't know if that was still even open anymore.
Absolutely. I believe it's a $20 bill.
Well, maybe I should go there and get a trim.
Maybe they'll use the
I
big
got,
big
like,
scissors still, and they do still put
Major
the
split
big
endage
glitter.
going on.
Split endage.
Split endage.
Are you crunching the scrunch or scrunching the crunch?
You gotta scrunch the crunch out. But I didn't have crunch because I didn't put gel in my hair.
She didn't scrunch the crunch.
Because I didn't have crunch to scrunch out.
What do you mean scrunch the crunch? People want to know. What do you mean by this?
So,
She says this all the time. Like she'll start crunching, like
no, so you put, like I put mousse and I put gel in my hair and I scrunch them.
maybe next vlog Tony
I
gets a haircut.
Scrunch my hair. But then when you wait for your hair to fully dry, like if you would then feel my hair, it's like all hard and stuff from the gel. And then I re-scrunch it and you scrunch out the crunch and then I got nice soft hair.
My dad didn't get glitter in his hair. I think he got like, you know, like the fun like big pieces of like glitter, but it's really paper just like thrown on him. I don't think he actually got the spray of the glitter. It's a great exercise. I took my grandson.
Experience,
Oh,
you
experience.
can't
I'm
read.
sorry. I can't. It's a very small thing. That's what she said. I always get hit.
Because you say inappropriate stuff.
Okay. Well, that's the news on that one. Moving on. We're almost done with news. Not too much happened here. The exciting news is at the end. I think it's very exciting.
Okay.
So, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Grand Floridian, and there are spirit jerseys you can buy there. I feel people are just going to go to the Grand Floridian just to get the spirit jersey. Because I think that's the only place they're selling it at. It would make sense to me.
I don't know. In 2022, Disney World is going to host the Special Olympics.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
I believe it's the 50th year. And Disney's always been a part of that. They even had a lot of the kids and everything like help create the logo or the emblem or whatever. So for the 50th anniversary, they're going to have it here, 2022.
Are they going to do it at ESPN?
Probably. Not too much other information is released yet. They just released that it will be here for the 50th. I think that's really cool for the Special Olympics. That'll be awesome. Hey, Trev, what's happening,
Wait.
man?
But I always thought the Special Olympics were in the same country that hosted the regular Olympics. Oh wait, no, that's the Paralympics. Never mind.
Couple people
I'm thinking
asked-
of a different thing.
A couple of people asked a question, but I missed it.
Oh.
Everything went like kind of fast.
Hold on. Let me go
Jackie
back.
said, last I saw was Jackie said that's really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think it is really cool for the 50th. That actually would be fun. I kind of want to go and check it out.
Someone said, yo, what's up, guys?
Oh, what's up, Trev?
What's up?
What's happening, man? Hey, Trev, did you get your Haunted Mansion picture with you and I in the ride? Because I didn't get mine yet.
I didn't get mine.
So I'm just curious if you got yours.
Disney fan wants to know when is the next time you're going to the character warehouse?
Tuesday.
You are. I'm not.
Just me.
Because I'll be working.
She's working.
Hope to see the both of you. Any chance I will be able to find Mickey a mini set plush? And Travis said no, he did not get it.
Oh, darn it. Tuesday I'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be there. I don't know.
When did I go last? Thursday. They had a bunch of those.
You definitely going on Tuesday?
As far as I know, I'm definitely going Tuesday morning.
When is the guy coming?
I don't know. I'm going to tell him to come around noon.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's definitely some more of that creepy anniversary 60th celebration creepy Mickey Minis. There was a whole bunch of these things, but it was like $10. And they were still $10, so they didn't upcharge or anything like that. So I think they were still limiting these
They're
when I
really
went
creepy.
Thursday. I think they were limited to 2 per person, per
Tim
guest.
Johnson wants to know if you're going to get Starbucks before going to the warehouse.
Absolutely.
You know, I didn't buy a Starbucks this morning, and I probably had time since I got there at 9, and my brother didn't show up till 10.
I will get my Starbucks because what is a life without coffee?
I made coffee here at home.
Death, maybe. I'm not
It wasn't
sure.
as good.
Death, maybe. Yeah, I have to get the coffee because this is what I like to do. I like to get to the warehouse about 9:15. They open at 10. Yeah, right. I don't love those, but for $10 I do. Yeah, that's kind of like me. They were creepy, but for $10 I was like, dude, that's mine.
Not as creepy as the Small World dolls.
Oh, I hate the small world. But what I like to do, I like to get there at 9:15. They open at 10. I like to relax. I sit on the chairs right outside of Starbucks. I do like a little intro on the camera, and then I'll plug my headphones in, and I'm just listening to music because I don't know what's going to be happening in the warehouse and how much.
Lisa needs coffee now.
Attack?
I do. I am so.
Yeah.
It's what happens when I was out for like 6 hours or whatever it was.
In the heat.
In the heat.
Because she kept saying to me, babe, do you want to, if you want to come to a park, I can hang out. And I was like, no. When I went Thursday by myself for the Haunted Mansion, like, it was hot. I couldn't wait to leave.
Hot. I looked at my brother. I felt bad. I was like, I'm leaving. You guys have fun. I'm done.
I walked like a 2-minute walk from the exit of my work to my car, and I felt like I was dying there. It was really hot.
Tired.
Really hot. Next news. I think this is the last one, actually.
I don't know.
I think so.
I can do it.
I can do it.
Upcoming merchandise
this is the last.
event celebrates the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, so we're getting 3 new pop-up events just before Galaxy's Edge, and I thought these were really awesome. So, listen.
3 new meet and greet events.
3 new meet and greets. This is gonna be awesome. Just listen to it. Just
I
listen.
don't know who these people
Do you want me to read it?
Ashley Eckstein, the founder of Her Universe and the voice of Ahsoka Tano? Who's that? On Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Star Wars Rebels will be at Launch Bay Cargo on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. to highlight her newest fangirl creation, a dress featuring Darth Vader.
That'll be awesome.
Okay.
I think a lot of people, I'm stoked I just want to get like a picture with her just because she's from the Rebels. But yeah, she's promoting her new clothing line.
I know who that is.
No, she's not in any of the movies that you're watching. Wow. Do y'all think that they'll have Star Wars popcorn buckets for the opening? I'm sure there will be something.
Maybe like a BB-8.
Maybe. Reservation for, it's also open this week. Yes, they did, and they closed just like that.
Did you do your Lion King review?
Yes, we
went
did.
And saw
we
it
saw it
last
night. So yes,
yeah,
I did a video.
We just didn't post the video.
Yeah, because after we were live yesterday for the hate video, that's what I'm gonna call it. We went right to the.
Yeah, we pretty much just decided to go do it, but we didn't get out of the movie till like 9:30, so then we didn't even do like our review till we got back home. And then as soon as we were done, we went to bed.
Because I had to be up at 4:15 in the morning. It was like close to 10:30 at that point.
And I woke up at 7.
So that review is coming too, along with the 50th. It's all coming, guys.
It's all coming.
It's all coming. Who's one of the other meet and greets?
There's new art inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that'll be highlighted in Launch Bay Cargo on Sunday, August 18th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Artists Craig Fraser, Kevin John, William Silvers, and Charles Wissig will be available to meet guests and sign art pieces. Please note that guests must purchase art before having it signed. Don't just grab one off the wall and say sign it and walk off with it.
Can I just bring a piece of paper?
I don't know.
Probably not. They're gonna make me buy something.
I don't know. It doesn't necessarily say that. You have to just purchase the art before having the art signed. If you bring your own piece of paper, you've already purchased it.
So that's number 2 of the meet and greet. I think that's gonna be really fun. A lot of stuff to do to gear up for this. It's gonna be awesome.
And then on Wednesday, August 28th, the day before, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., the authors and illustrator of the new books inspired by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be meeting guests at Launch Bay Cargo. Ethan Sachs and Will Sliney, is that how you say it? Are the team behind the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge comic book series. Zoraida Cordova will be signing her new addition to the Star Wars saga, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, A Crash of Fate, and Delilah S. Dawson will be on hand to sign her new project, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire. Guests must purchase the products before having them signed.
Yes. So,
again, you can't just pull
August
something.
28th, that's my wife's birthday. Oh, well, happy soon-to-be birthday to your wife.
Happy early birthday.
Early birthday. Early birthday. So, this is going to be really awesome. We are definitely
She's
gearing
not that
up.
into Star Wars, though. Same with me. So it's
Lisa's
fine.
not either.
That's why I don't know who any of these people are.
I'm gearing her up, though, for Galaxy's Edge. So she's been watching the movie. She's got 3 more to go. And that's it. She's got 1 more, and then she's out of the 80s.
Yes.
And then we'll be in the present time. She's got 3 more movies to go.
3 more.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be really cool. The hype is real. Everything is happening
No
before the event.
and Sharpies allowed. See, I don't know. Maybe. Because it just says that you have to purchase the merch before you have the merchandise signed, which, makes sense. But it doesn't say anything like you can't bring your own stuff in to have signed.
Get her coffee and finish the movies tonight.
I'm not finishing those movies tonight.
She'll fall asleep right away as soon as I put it on.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta wake up early for work tomorrow.
Yeah, this is my early week, and Lisa, you get up at what, 6:15, 6:30? Something like that?
6 o'clock. One time I overslept and it was like 6:30. I felt really rushed that morning.
6 o'clock, I get up about 4:15. Who's really suffering here?
Lisa just told out the 80s ones were painful.
She's got 1 more to go.
Yeah.
Just 1 more. She can do it.
She could do it. Oh, wait.
Yeah, not very descriptive.
Still pushing sales, I get it.
Yeah, and it's true. They aren't very descriptive. I'm sure they will be coming up leading to that. We'll hear more detail. But that's all I know. And that's all Lisa knows.
You don't know a lot.
And I don't know much. But that's all the news that we have. Nothing too exciting this week, except for the Star Wars stuff. That was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
And the woman that's suing Disney.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
so
no
I'm gonna
fights.
keep up on the suing thing because I want to see what happens. Because I think that's true.
No fights.
No fights. We have to get up and leave by 3 a.m. Friday morning. My daughter is moving to her dorm 4 hours away.
That's right. It's the start of school.
That's right. College time's
But
coming
down
up.
here, primary schools go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
We didn't go. Well, so we grew up in PA. We would go at like the end of August, like the week before Labor Day.
I'm not a morning person.
I'm not either.
We're not either, but
But I mean,
we make it
I
happen.
would rather work the morning though, because then I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. But I hate waking up early.
And the thing that gets me, which I figured I would get used to, but I can't because I have a rotating schedule.
Yeah, so like 1 week he'll work the early shift, and then the next week he'll work the closing shift. I have mixed emotions. We just saw you were live streaming.
Deuce and Disney, hello. Well,
Hi.
thank you for joining. Well, this is about over, but
Yeah, we
thank you
finished
for popping
the news,
in.
But thank you.
Yeah, we finished the news.
Now we're just talking and rambling.
Talking and rambling.
I'm trying to stay awake.
Yeah, we're trying to. But
Flavored carbonated mineral water does not have
since
caffeine in it.
Lisa and I, and with my rotating schedule, I get every other weekend off. Oh, hold on. I was forced to become a morning person. 1:45 alarms. Do that to a person. Yep. Travis is he's like a third into first shift.
Kind of like
Right.
Matt.
Kind of. We can keep going. We can talk random stuff. All right, we'll stay on for a
so
couple
let's
more
do
minutes.
trivia.
I don't have any questions.
Like,
Does anybody have
Google.
any questions for us? We'll do this like maybe a Q&A. We'll stay on for like
Don't
maybe
let 'em
what?
out.
Another 10, 15 minutes?
They were watching NASCAR.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not really into
I'm not
racing.
big into that, but I get
know
I
why
get why
people are.
Oh yeah, I get why they are. I didn't understand it just watching a car go around a circle.
I guess it's like the thrill of
The thrill of
the
speed, I
accident?
guess.
I don't know.
I'm real trivial. Do you have any Harry Potter trivia questions for Lisa? She'll try to guess at me, not so much.
She'll try to guess it.
I bet you she does good unless she's that tired that she won't. Or if you guys have any questions for us or just the parks in general, we'll keep this going for maybe like 10 more minutes.
Or we could
You know,
What?
when's the best time to go to the character warehouse to find new stuff?
in the morning.
Well, yeah, mornings I still feel are the best.
Mornings.
But you're going to mornings for the hot items.
I'll go back and read them.
okay.
Finish answering.
Mornings for the hot items, but you want to get there early. Like it opens at 10. I would suggest don't
Being
get
there by like 9:15.
Maybe I would say 9:30 would be pushing it, but you'd be okay. Because you're gonna fight the crowds. You know, that store is like Black Friday every day, literally, not figuratively.
Literally.
Have you ever been into an all-woman mosh pit? Because I have a couple of times. I've gotten cut a couple of times at the warehouse when some of the Doonies drop and I get pushed into end caps. And I remember one time Liz was there and I'm like, Liz, I'm bleeding. And I had like blood on my arm because I was getting
I
pushed.
did not have blood on.
I had blood on the arm. It wasn't
He's
like,
very.
it wasn't
he
oozing.
over-exaggerates.
I had a bump.
That's way different than blood.
There was blood.
Blood?
There was blood.
All right. Random question. That's literally what they put. How is the weather in December over there? They're asking for their upcoming trip. Last December was kind of cold.
It was.
It was like...
But it might be warm too, depending where
But
you're
yeah,
at.
it was cold for us. So it was like...
I'd say
50s in the morning and in the evenings, but during the day, maybe like 70s. No humidity, which is nice.
Yeah, I think maybe the high was maybe 75 to 78.
I will get to that. I'm going in order. Is Lisa drinking an energy drink or Mountain Dew? Neither. It's carbonated flavored mineral water.
Watermelon.
Watermelon flavored.
Yes, no coffee.
No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Lisa needs a nap. Yeah. I went 4 days in a row at opening, but it was the same stuff every day. You do run into that, Dawn.
Yeah.
Or not, sorry, that's Deuce and Disney. Has anyone ever offered to check the stock room for you at CW for an out-of-stock item? I have asked, and they have gone back and checked.
Yes.
I think it was the Monsters University Spirit jersey.
I did that for a Haunted Mansion t-shirt that wasn't in my size, and they found one in the back for me and brought it out. While I was checking out, I was like next in line, and they brought it out in time.
If you're nice enough, they'll go.
Yeah, I always tell people that in the store too that come up to us, like who may recognize whatever, and they'll ask for like little tips. And I'll say, if you don't see like, you really want something, you don't see it out there, there's more likely it's probably in the back. Because I've noticed too, they restock around 5 o'clock, usually to restock everything out. If you just ask them, they'll definitely check the back for you.
Yeah.
Because their stockroom in the back at Vineland is huge. So, yeah, do that.
There was blood.
There was blood?
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 When you moved from the north to Florida, I like how we just refer to it as the north.
We are from the north.
From the north.
From
Did
the
you
north.
buy a house or an apartment? Well, when we first moved down, we were living with his parents.
Yes.
We didn't know where exactly in Florida we were going to like find jobs and all that.
So my parents were nice enough to say, hey, stay with us for a couple months. That month turned into like a year. Because things didn't go out as planned right away. It took us, because we came down jobless. We saved up X amount of money and we came down with no jobs. So
It took us a little bit to find jobs.
well, I was supposed to be transferred
That didn't happen.
and I got screwed out of that. So that didn't happen, which pushed it a little bit longer. And plus my parents said, you guys don't know the area, drive around, get familiar with the roads, take some time off, get your jobs,
and
save
then
some money.
kind
And
of
then,
base it off of where you find our jobs. That's where you can then start looking. So anyway, we were staying with his parents until we bought this house.
And
so
we-
we bought a house.
we
did
bought a
not
house.
buy an apartment or rent.
no, because apartments here are just about the same price as a mortgage, sometimes even more, maybe like $100 or $200 more. It depends. So I was just like, that's crazy talk. Might as well just buy a house for the price on these apartments. And I can call it ours.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I want with it.
If you guys do the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, Tony can go as Donald and Lisa can go as Daisy. Because I can be so sassy.
She can be sassy.
So sassy.
I thought about that.
I'm the youngest in my family. I know how to be sassy.
I actually was thinking about that the other day. Like, what would I dress up as? Or even if I would dress up at all. I remember the last time we went, I had a mohawk, and the cast member was like, did you do that for the event? I'm like, no, this is what I look like every day. And he kind of looked at me weird. Wasn't very nice.
Someone said that their local Disney outlet had the Monsters University Spirit jersey from California.
Nice.
When Liz went to visit family, I think in one of the Carolinas, she went to the Disney outlet store and they had a bunch of Disneyland Spirit
Yes, they
jerseys.
had Disneyland stuff. It's surprising. We haven't seen much of the Disneyland stuff at the Character Warehouse, nor have I seen any of the Shanghai or...
I haven't seen a lot of that stuff lately.
Because for a while, there was a lot of stuff from Shanghai that was at the Character Warehouse. So I was buying up like all these Disney racers and it's all in like Japanese or whatever. Like, so it's not even in English. And they're collectors to me, so they're in my curio and I'm missing like one still.
Someone said that they used the My Park app at Character Warehouse. Do we have a favorite parking spot at Violent? Well, when we get there really early, there's plenty of parking spots available.
Yeah, but...
If we go there later
we
on
used
in
to
the
park
day,
closer, but they turned that
changed
into
that valet.
Yeah, because now like being money hungry and greedy
Yeah.
and put all this valet and they didn't move the other one and it's just a hassle.
So now...
But we park on the Adidas side.
Yeah, we
that
typically
makes the most
park on
sense.
the Adidas side. If
So-
we go later on in the day, we typically will park over at the promenade.
Because everything's taken.
Yeah, and then walk over.
Yeah.
Robert said again with the sassy. She's so sassy.
She's so sassy. Just look at her.
And then Paula said, well, you already have the Donald t-shirt. Maris said, do you have a Disney room? No.
Maybe our living room is a Disney room?
Yeah, but we don't have like a
I don't have a...
designated Disney room.
No,
We just got Disney stuff.
Yeah. I don't have like a Disney themed room.
But yeah, I guess all our Disney stuff is in the living room.
Yeah, right.
I'll let you say that.
It's, you know, and then
Surrounding me.
you got surrounded by, and then you see like a Sex Pistols record mounted on the wall from Record Store Day. So makes sense, right?
Doofs and Disney said they're going to the Halloween party on opening day, which is Friday. It's Friday already?
Yeah, this Friday.
Holy cow.
Yeah, is it crazy?
I was going to go as Dreamfinder and Taya as Figment, but we couldn't get the costume together. That's okay.
That's
We'll
all
figure
right.
Something out.
That's all right. That would have been a cool costume though, but some of that stuff making it takes time, man. Takes time, definitely. Definitely.
Someone mentioned too, Doofs and Disney said it sucks about the parking garage at the warehouse, which is true. Because now it's $10 and it used to be free.
Used to be free. It's free for Florida residents on Wednesdays, but if you're not a Florida resident, that doesn't help you.
And if you don't go on a Wednesday, it doesn't help you.
And I think that's at like, I don't even know what time that is.
Like I don't think it's an all-day thing.
I think it's like
a
2
specific hours.
2 to 5 or something. I don't even know. Times that I'm not there, it's really dumb.
You're right. There are always amazing costumes at Mickey's Not So Scary. There are. Oh, someone else said, haven't seen any new dresses in a while. Robert, I have Disney paintings on every wall. Help.
Well, because you're a painter, and I was actually going to get in touch with you of your Daisy one.
Sassy
Because we were going to see how much you were selling. Because I know you said you were going to list it, but I forgot to message you to see what... I was going to private message you, Robert, to see what you were asking for it.
Last year, I Disney bound the first time we went.
You went as Christina Robin.
Christina Robin, yeah.
That's right.
And Disney bound as Christopher Robin. And then the second time, I didn't really dress up. I wore like my Disney LuLaRoe leggings.
Yeah.
And, like, matching.
I didn't dress up at all.
Well, your second time you kind of Disney bound as the Jungle Cruise.
That's right. I wore my Jungle Cruise shirt with my Jungle Cruise socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I Disney bound it a little.
$125 shipped.
For what?
For the painting.
Oh, that's not bad actually.
For Sassy Daisy.
What was the size on that? I didn't. I like I said, I saw it, but I didn't see the listing. This Robert dude, he's an awesome.
I know. I saw the painting.
I know, but you should see some of his other work, man. It's incredible.
Wear your shirts of the childless millennials for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and each one can eat a pretzel.
That'd be funny.
I would totally do that.
That's funny.
16 by 20 inches stretched canvas and painted with acrylics.
Nice. Dude's amazing.
Just going back and forth.
The dude's amazing, though. His artwork's crazy.
No, that's actually a really good idea Paula had.
Robert, I don't think they're charging enough for your talent. His talent is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
Who is the baby face boy?
Who is the baby face?
Everyone, meet my new husband. This is Antonio.
Tanya.
Tanya?
Tanya.
Tanya.
Usually when I shave my beard, I call myself Tanya.
No, we could say, because everyone at work calls you Antonio, which isn't even your name.
Well, no, they call me Antonio, Anthony, and then Martha says, Antonio de la Fuentes or something like that. She always says that to me.
Esteban always just refers to you as Antonio.
And then I go, Martha, that's not my name. And then she goes, oh, I forget. And then she screams, El Jefe. And I say, yes, that's me, El Jefe.
Inside jokes.
Yeah, inside jokes.
Robert agrees, but he charges what people are willing to pay, and he tries to be fair.
Well, that's very nice.
Sweet.
That's very sweet. That's noble.
Noble.
It's noble.
Noble.
Yes.
You're a noble man.
I think that's going to do it. I don't see any more questions coming through.
Losing it.
Oh, I want to... Is Tony's new baby face what Tim and Jen's tracker baby will look like? Oh, yeah.
That's mean.
No, that's terrible.
Bambino Tony.
Bambino. The great Bambino.
I'm just curious. And it's not that I don't care about anyone else, but because I like the name Paula. Where are you from? You're from Brazil?
Paula?
Paula. Brazil? Spain? Italy? I feel like it could be from any of those. Should probably...
Lisa wants to know where you're from.
I'm nosy. You don't have to tell me.
You don't have to. Lisa's nosy, though.
I am. I'm a nosy person.
She likes the name. She likes your name.
I do. I like your name. Paula.
Oh, but we are going to do one more live video this week, or this coming week. We are going to go Wednesday. I think Wednesday, because Saturday we have a free day. And I thought it'd be a cool idea to let you guys choose our Disney day.
Wait, what?
Like, choose what for us to do on, as Disney day.
When?
Saturday.
Oh, you said something about Wednesday. That's why.
No, Wednesday. Wednesday going live as a we need your help. I thought it'd be a cool idea to have you guys plan our Disney day.
Dude, I can't spend all day at a park again.
Like, what rides to go on, what shows, and just different parks. We might be park hopping. I don't know. We want you to plan our Disney day. I thought that would be really fun.
I didn't mean that you weren't American, Paula. I figured you were. I just was curious. She's half Mexican, half Italian. I figure that name fits with both Spanish and Italian.
Okay. I would have said like Brazilian.
Well, yeah, I did think Brazil first, but
yeah.
Portuguese is close to Spanish and Italian's close to Spanish.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Italian.
You're like 38%.
Like 38%. I'm actually more German than I am Italian, which is weird because I definitely have more of the olive skin tone. I don't know.
Someone said they could go all day at the park. I used to be able to
do that, but when you live here, it's just like I can't do it anymore. I go like when I went to the Haunted Mansion event on Friday, I was there for like 5 hours. And I was talking to pass holder Travis and Jason Young, and I was like, I think I'm gonna call this, man. It was like 5 hours. I was dying, dude. I was like,
I'm just so tired.
So then we went to the Poly and just like grabbed the drink and was just chit chatting.
Like, it's different for my brother because he lives like 2 hours from Disney. So like when they come, like they will spend an entire day, but they don't go to the parks as often as we do.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. I spend like 2 to 3 hours at the park and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, 3 hours, 4 max.
Especially in this heat, but I was there for like 6.
Yeah, and that's rough. It makes me wonder like how we used to be able to do that when we were vacationing here.
I think because it was vacation. Like, we had a set amount of time that we were down here. So you had that set amount of time to get on everything you wanted to get on. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I think that's going to be it, guys.
I'm like a mutt, so.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm like everything.
Yeah, she pretty much is. You definitely see some Scandinavian in her, but we just don't know what.
Mainly German.
Yeah, exactly. But I think we're going to cut this. It's like 5:15. Lisa's tired. I'm tired. We're just gonna hang out. You have to squeeze everything. 4 hours max.
Yep. Not today.
Only lasted 2.5 hours. It was hot yesterday too, man. It was definitely hot.
Really hot.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Bye.
And ladies, have a good rest of your day. Happy Spaceship Earth Sunday. We will see you tomorrow with a video and possibly live on Wednesday. Something like that.
Live on Wednesday with.
Maybe we're gonna ask them to help us and
sleep well, Lisa.
Write down some rides they want us to do of planning our Disney day.
Oh, I thought that was just gonna be a poll.
Like,
you have an island.
Like Saturday will be like we're vacationing, like as if we're on vacation.
No, I am not going all day. I refuse to.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys.
I'm not doing it. I'm telling you right now.
Wipe the wine face off, Lisa.
You wipe it off.
Wipe that wine face off.
Oh, I didn't have to tell Finley to do that today.
That's all right. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Vlog finito.